Currently, 14 teams make it to the NFL playoffs, but what if all 32 were thrown into an epic tournament? That's what I'm going to be simulating today in Madden 09 with 2023 rosters. And we're going to start in the NFC, where the 49ers basically have a first round bye. San Francisco was the top seed in the NFC, going 12-5, while the Panthers only have 2 wins and don't even have their first round pick. And this result is not surprising anyone, as the Niners win by 14. In fact, I'm surprised they didn't win this one by more, but it counts all the same for them, as they're going to be moving on to the next round. And once we're done with the first round on the NFC, we're going to go see what's going on in the AFC. It's going to be the Saints or the Seahawks playing the Niners in the next round. And it's a rainy one here in Seattle, as the Saints are down by 17, having to go for this 4th down, and Kamara's not going to get it. The Seahawks are going to be playing a familiar opponent in the second round, and the first 2 games of the tournament haven't even been close. So hopefully this Rams-Falcons game is a bit more entertaining. And the Rams are a playoff team in real life, so I'm surprised they're trailing to Atlanta right now. Down by 7 with 2 minutes left, Stafford looking to lead a game-time drive here. He's going to get away from the sack. He's going to take a shot to the end zone, and he's lucky it wasn't picked. LA is just 3 for 15 on 3rd down today. Stafford is going to be intercepted on that right sideline, and I think the Dirty Birds may have just locked up their win. This game isn't completely over, though. The Rams still have all their timeouts, so Atlanta has to run this clock out. Bijan Robinson picks up 6 on 1st down. They're going to give it to him again, spinning out of a couple of tackles, but he doesn't go anywhere, so now it's 3rd and 4. This looks like a broken play, but Ritter's going to pick it up himself. And with that, we're going to have our first upset of the video so far today. The Giants are going to be looking to pull off an upset of their own here, but that's not going to happen, as the Eagles take this one 32-7. Just an absolute beatdown on their divisional rival. We're halfway through the first round of the NFC, and now the Lions get to host a playoff game for the first time in 30 years. Washington's going to try to ruin this day for Lions fans, though, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen, as the Lions are up by 13 at the 2-minute warning. Jahmyr Gibbs has had a great game, and he can put this game away if he picks up the 3rd down here, but he's going to get taken down for a loss. I don't think it's going to matter, though, as the Redskins need to score twice in the next minute 40. Howell has taken a deep shot here, though, and he's got his man across the 30. If they can get this into the end zone here, that would make things interesting. Howell's got a clean pocket, going for it all, and it's nearly picked. 1:22 left on the clock. Sam Howell's looking to throw it again, but he's going to step up into the sack. Detroit's defense has been fantastic today, only giving up 2 3rd down conversions, and that was almost intercepted. Sam Howell has not been very good today, and he needs to convert this 4th and 13 to keep the game alive, and I think he's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. How do you let someone get that wide open for a touchdown, but the extra point is no good? None of it's going to matter, though, if they can't recover this onside kick, and they jump on top of it. I don't know the last time there was a recovered onside kick on this channel. Now Sam Howell looking to lead the comeback, and he's going to pick up 9 right there as they hurry up to the line. 2nd down and inches. Howell's going to spike it, and there's 46 seconds left on the clock. Howell's got the 3rd down conversion, and again, they hurry up to the line to stop the clock. Howell under center. He's going to drop back to throw. Time in the pocket, and it's nearly intercepted. That could have ended it for Detroit, but instead, Washington still has a chance. Howell throwing that one to the left side. He's got a man wide open there. It's Jahan Dotson out to the 25, and there's 26 seconds left to play. Can the Redskins pull off the upset here? Howell's going to take off and run. He's got the 1st. They're going to use their last timeout. 19 seconds left. You can't take a sack if you're Washington. Howell's going for the end zone, and that's going to be a Curtis Samuel touchdown. Somehow, Detroit has let Washington back into this game, and now for the all-important extra point. This one he nails. If only Washington had made that extra point earlier, this game would probably be over with. Instead, we're headed to overtime at 20 apiece. The Lions get the football to start off the extra period. This is going to be a play fake. Goff has got his man to the right side. And remember, this is old overtime rules in Madden 09. The Lions only need a field goal to win it. That was a great play by Jared Goff there to not take the sack. Now he's got his man downfield, but they rule him out. Jamison Williams unable to get both feet inbounds there, and now it's 3rd down. This time he's got it. The speedy wide receiver converts on 3rd down to keep the drive alive. Now off of the play fake, wide open over the middle, it's Williams again. And this Redskins defense is letting them march down the field with ease. Pass is going to be caught by Laporta, and the fantastic rookie tight end gets them in field goal range, and now Amon-Ra St. Brown's inside the 10. They're not wasting any more time. Riley Patterson from 25 yards out is up and good, and the Lions hold off the Redskins 23-20. That's the best game of the playoffs yet, and the winner of this one's going to play the Lions in the second round. It looks like it will be Baker and the Bucks who will have that privilege, as they're currently winning this barn burner 15-0. After a strong ending to the season, the Chicago Bears offense falls flat on their face. They do get a big play to Cole Kmet, and now Fields looking to throw over the middle. He's going to be intercepted, but then the ball's fumbled, and Chicago gets it. The rare double turnover right there, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to matter. The Bears offense is coming alive a little too late. Might as well watch this drive, though, to see if they can at least get this into the end zone. Fields' pass is going to be dropped by Herbert. 2nd down and 10 now. Fields is going to be pump faking, taking a shot to the end zone here, and it's knocked away. And Tampa Bay's offense has been doing that all day to them. Now Fields looking to take off and run, diving for the 1st down, but he's short. 4th and inches, might as well go for it here. Fields is going to take it himself. 1st down yardage and more. 2nd down and goal now. Fields throwing this one to the left corner, and that's going to be caught by Cole Kmet. The Bears finally get on the scoreboard in the final minute. Trying to make it a 7-point game. They're going to be going for 2. DJ Moore has got it. That keeps the game alive for them as they attempt the onside kick. We've already seen one recovered today, but not this one. Technically, the Bears still do have a chance as they have all 3 of their timeouts. Here's a screen pass that isn't going anywhere, and Chicago's defense needs to stand tall here. It's another screen. This one for Evans. Ball's on the ground. Tampa Bay does recover it, though, and things are about to get real interesting. If they can't convert this 3rd down, White is shut down in the backfield. So the Bears have the ball back with 20 seconds left on the clock, and what are they doing? Why on earth are they running the ball? They have no timeouts and need to go 80 yards. I don't understand what Luke Getsy's doing, but I guess no Bears fan ever does either. This pass is going to be knocked away, so it's all going to come down to this. 4th down, last play of the game, 0's on the clock, incomplete pass, and the Buccaneers hold on. They're going to be winning this one 15-8. Next up, we have an NFC North battle between the Vikings and Packers, but Minnesota didn't show up to this one. They're down 36-0. They were finally able to get on the board there, so at least they got some points for pride and weren't shut out of this one. To conclude the final game in the 1st round of the NFC, we have the Cardinals at the Cowboys, and don't forget, Arizona managed to upset Dallas earlier in the season in real life, but I don't think they're going to do so here as they're trailing by multiple scores with under 2 minutes left to play. The Cardinals have been much better ever since Kyler Murray came back from his injury, though, winning 4 of their last 8, but the Cowboys have also improved since these teams first met early in the season. Kyler keeps running like crazy though, and it's kind of fun to watch. Now he's going to throw it in a double man coverage, and the only way for Arizona to get back into this game is scoring 2 touchdowns, both with 2-point conversions. And they've got to move down the field a lot faster than they are right now. They've got to convert this 4th down and 11 to keep any hope of a comeback alive. They're not going to do so. Murray's picked and the Cowboys move on. I definitely would have liked if the 1st round was a little more competitive in the NFC, but we've still got 8 more games on the AFC side of things. First is the lowly New England Patriots traveling to play the top-seeded Baltimore Ravens, and things have gone pretty according to script for this one. Bailey Zappi and the offense still yet to get into the end zone. Zappi's had a terrible game so far, just over 100 yards and 4 interceptions, and Stevenson can't get in the end zone here. Baltimore looking to pitch a shutout here, and they're going to get to Ty Montgomery in the backfield, which means it's 4th and goal. Bailey from the shotgun. He's got time in the pocket, looking for the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for New England. They avoid being the first team shut out in the playoffs, but that's not going to stop the Ravens from moving on to the next round. These next 2 teams definitely had higher hopes for their 2023 seasons, as the Jags went from 8-3 to 9-8, and the Bengals lost Joe Burrow halfway through the season. The Bengals are going to settle for an Evan McPherson field goal to make it a 3-point game. Now it's all up to Cincy's defense to get a stop here. They don't let Etienne go anywhere on 1st down, but here he's going to get 5. This is a massive 3rd down play right here, and Etienne's going backwards. Cincinnati's going to have a chance to tie it or win it in regulation here. Jake Browning downfield is going to be intercepted. I thought he had Jamar Chase wide open, but instead Rashawn Jenkins baited him into that throw, and that's going to do it. Jacksonville's going to move on, and Jake Browning's not defeating the Jaguars again. Jacksonville moves on to play the Ravens in the next round, and last time these 2 teams played, it got ugly. And while this isn't quite that bad, it was never really competitive. Miami's moving on to the next round, and next they're going to play either the Jets or the Browns. And boy, has this been an exciting game for the fans in Cleveland. 10-0 right now, but Zach Wilson does find Garrett Wilson downfield here, and that's probably their best play of the night, honestly. Things have not gone very well for either offense today, and down goes Wilson again. This Browns defense keeps getting to him. Now it's 3rd down and long. He's going to dump that one off over the middle for a good chunk, but that's going to bring up 4th down for them. Wilson avoiding the pressure, but he can't get away forever, and that's going to be Zadarius Smith's 3rd sack of the game. Joe Flacco and the offense are just going to run out the rest of this clock as the Jets become the first team to get shut out in the playoffs. The Titans and Chiefs have a little bit of postseason history, and we're going to get the next chapter of it in this snow game in Arrowhead. And if the current score holds, this is going to be a huge upset. Kansas City's down by 12 with under 2 minutes left to play. Mahomes is going to pick up a few, but it's still 4th and long. Mahomes is going to try to keep it himself. He's taken down, and the Titans are going to lock up the upset. Derrick Henry and the Titans get out of here with a win. Whoever wins this one will end up hosting Tennessee in the 2nd round, and this has been been a good one so far with the Texans up by 6. They'd like to make this a 2-score game, but this is 3rd and a mile, and they still can with Kaimi Fairbairn here, and he's gonna nail that kick. Down by 9 with under 2 minutes left to go, I don't think AOC and the Raiders are gonna be able to come back. The rookie's had a tough outing so far today, completing under 50% of his passes and throwing 3 interceptions. He's looking to throw on this play here, and that could be another pick, but it just falls harmlessly to the turf. 3rd down and 10 now. O'Connell has time in the pocket and dumps that one off over the middle. Obviously, they're going for this 4th and 5 here, and O'Connell goes down. Houston's going to be moving on to the next round, where they're going to face a divisional opponent. Next up, we've got the Colts and Steelers in the snow, and that may have resulted in another ugly offensive affair. Minshew trying to get the Colts' first points of the game, and it's going to be caught. Dragging the toes in the end zone, it's Alec Pierce. What a play to finally get on the board. Mason Rudolph and the Steelers still have plenty of time to win this in regulation, though. For whatever reason, he's a lefty in here, and that pass is knocked away. If the Steelers win this game, I'll have to remember to make him right-handed for the next round, but right now they're looking to convert this 3rd down. Rudolph has time in the pocket, and that's going to be incomplete. So now Gardner Minshew and the Colts have a chance to go downfield and take this one in regulation. Looking to convert on 3rd down, the Steelers send a little bit of heat, and that should have been picked. Mason Rudolph and the offense with another chance to win this one in regulation, taking a shot downfield, but it's knocked away. He was looking in the direction of George Pickens there. Now he's going to hand it off to Najee Harris, who picks up about 4 right there. Now 3rd and 6, and he's lucky that wasn't intercepted. And there has been a crazy amount of punts in this game. The Colts have just under a minute to get into field goal range right here. This pass is going to be intercepted. Patrick Peterson's going to take it to the house, and the Steelers are out in front again. A terrible mistake by Gardner Minshew. And now Indianapolis has under 50 seconds to get into the end zone. Minshew's going to try to run here, and he only gets a few, so they hurry up back to the line. 2nd down and 8. Minshew with time, launching that one downfield. It's going to be caught by McKenzie, who's really not a big fan of this snow. Quick pass is going to be knocked away, but they're going to get Wallace for PI right there. That's going to get him out to midfield. Minshew time in the pocket, and he's just going to take this one himself, diving for yardage, but why is he doing that? And now they've got to use their last timeout. 2nd down and 3, under 20 seconds left to go. Minshew going deep, looking for Alec Pierce. It's going to be caught, but he's taken down inside the 5. Can they get to the line fast enough? They should be able to get the spike off here, but Minshew's not hiking it, and the Colts are going to fall to the Steelers 14-7. That is an unbelievable way to lose a football game, and this is going to be the last game of the 1st round. And it's been a rough game for the Chargers without Justin Herbert out there. Josh Allen's out here trying to throw picks, but the Chargers don't even want him. Now he's going to run it in for 6, and that's going to extend their lead out to 30. The drop-off from Justin Herbert to Easton Stick has been insane in this game, and it really shows in his stats today. That, along with the big old goose egg they have on the scoreboard right now, what a catch by Keenan Allen right there. But obviously, it is far too late for LA to come back in this one. The Chargers become the 2nd team to get shut out in the playoffs so far, and now it's time to jump back over to the NFC side of things. Once again, the San Francisco 49ers are going to be heavy favorites in this one, but you can never write off Geno Smith and the Seahawks. But there's also a reason why the Seahawks are 0-5 against the Niners since trading Russ. They're about to be down by 31 here in the playoffs, and it might just be time for Geno Smith to write back. If the Eagles can take care of business here, we'll have a rematch of last year's NFC title game, but the Eagles are really struggling and they need to get a stop on 3rd down here. Luckily for them, they were able to do so. So all Philly needs is to get into field goal range. Jalen Hurts going for it all in this play. He's got A.J. Brown down the right sideline. And finally, Philly's able to do something on offense. Their 8 points have come from 2 field goals and a safety so far today, and that pass is going to set up 1st and goal. Hurts going to the end zone. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert. And now they're going for 2 to make it a 7-point game. Hurts is going to try to take it himself, but the Falcons defense isn't having it. So if Ritter can somehow get his Falcons into the end zone, they should be able to pull off the upset. Look at Atlanta actually using their weapons out there. Kyle Pitts gets a 1st down, and that pass is going to get them into Eagles territory already. Ritter's going to step up into the pocket here, float it over the middle, and it's knocked away. That brings up 2nd down and 10 with just over a minute to go in the game. Testing that right side there. Drake London's got it at the 25. And it's insane what happens when you use all your highly talented players. Now he's looking for Bijan in the corner, but that was never there. 40 seconds left in the game. The Falcons still have all their timeouts. They're going for the end zone right there, and it's going to be broken up. Now Atlanta faces a 3rd and 10. Ritter's going to throw this one into the flat for Patterson, and he's going to lose a yard. So obviously they're going for this 4th and 11. Ritter's going to dump that one off to Kyle Pitts, and he's got the 4th down conversion. The Falcons used their first timeout as they got 1st down and goal. That pass was behind London. 2nd and goal, 24 seconds left. Here's a handoff to Bijan, who gets blown up in the backfield. 3rd and goal now from the 11. Ritter's Ridder's gonna throw for it, and that's gonna be a touchdown for Mac Hollins. I can't believe it. The Falcons look like they're gonna pull off the upset. And now they're going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Ridder to the corner, wide open is his lineman, and he did in fact report as eligible. Now Hurts looking for a big play here, dumping it off to Devontae Smith. He makes a man miss. He's gonna get into field goal range, and they should be able to tie it up. Here's Jake Elliott from 45 yards to send it to overtime. It's hooking right though, and it's gonna be no good. The Falcons are gonna pull off the upset in Philly. It has been quite the fall from grace for Philadelphia, but we'll have to see if Atlanta can keep the magic going against San Francisco. Right now, we're gonna be focused on the Buccaneers playing at the Lions, and things got a little too close for comfort in the first round for Detroit. It's a very similar score to their game in the first round, with Tampa Bay getting it into the end zone right here, and the PAT will make it a 5-point game. No need to attempt the onside kick here. Tampa Bay still has all of their timeouts, so it's going to be up to the Buccaneers defense to get a stop. Remember, Detroit's an extra point away from being eliminated in the first round, and if they want to secure this win, they got to pick up this first down. Montgomery's going to be ruled just short, so Tampa Bay is going to have a chance. Baker Mayfield has a $1.47 and 1 timeout to work with, and he's going down here. That's going to be a loss of 4 as they hurry up back to the line of scrimmage. He's throwing that one to the right side, and it's going to be a short gain for Cade Otton, making this 3rd down and 7. No running back in the backfield. Mayfield's got his man on the left side, but he missed him. They need this 4th down if they want to keep their season alive. Wide open there, it's Russell Gage. He's got the first. Tampa Bay quickly gets back to the line of scrimmage now. Mayfield looking to throw downfield. He's got Mike Evans at the 50. That's going to put him over the century mark so far today, and Tampa Bay is 50 yards away from moving on in the playoffs. Mayfield's going to be sacked again though, losing 2 on the play. Now Mayfield, he's going to look to scramble here, and he picked up that lost yardage, but now it's 3rd and 10. Mayfield dropping back to throw. He's got a clean pocket going deep downfield, and he's got his man. And now they're going to stop the clock. They're holding on to their timeout for later. Now Mayfield's running to the right side. He's not going very far. And now they're going to use their timeout. Again, they need this 3rd down conversion. Mayfield going for it all here, looking for Chris Godwin, but he's going to be picked. The Lions move on to the next round thanks to Kirby Joseph, and he's going to be the MVP of this game. Our next playoff game was a real-life one in the wild card round, as the Packers travel to play the Dallas Cowboys. This game's bringing back some good memories as my Packers blew out Dallas in the wild card game, but they're currently trailing in this one 20-17. Green Bay's defense needs to get a stop on this drive, and they just need to hold them one more play on 3rd down here. Pollard is not going to go far enough, so Green Bay has one more chance to go downfield and tie it or win it in regulation. But if they want to do that, they've got to convert this 3rd down. Pass over the middle is going to be dropped by the defender. Now Green Bay's season rests on this 4th down. Pass is going to be caught in the flat, but he's going to be well shy of the sticks, and the Cowboys are going to take over and win this one. That throw should not be an option on 4th and 10, and it cost Green Bay the chance to move on to the 3rd round. And now it's time to see what the 2nd round in the AFC has in store for us. We're going to be starting off with the 1-seeded Ravens hosting the 9-seeded Jags, and Lamar Jackson's Ravens already look like they're in playoff form as they're down by 20 late in the game. Jacksonville looking to run up the score here on the goal line, but Etienne's going to be denied, so the Ravens defense finally does something today. Jacksonville's still going to rub it in with a field goal though, and once again the Baltimore Ravens fold in the playoffs. The Jaguars are going to be traveling to play one of these 2 teams in the Elite 8, but they're not going to have to travel far as Miami had their way with Cleveland. Joe Flacco's Browns are going to be folding in the playoffs for the 2nd time this season, and he's already thrown 3 interceptions today. It really looks like he's trying to throw a 4th, and that pass is going to be it. The 2nd round of the AFC has just been blowouts so far, and now we've got an AFC South battle between the Titans and the Texans. And after pulling off an upset against the Chiefs, Tennessee has done nothing today. They're down by 17 with a minute and a half left to go. Tannehill in the game at quarterback, airing that one out deep. It's going to be caught across the 50, but even if Hopkins had been able to take that for 6, it still would have been too late for them. A near interception from Tannehill there almost kills the drive. Now he's going to pump fake, throw into coverage. It's going to be caught, but short of the first. Tennessee just playing for some pride right now, trying to make this game look not as bad as it was, and Owen Burks gets them inside of the red zone. But Nico Collins was the star of this game for Houston, and Ryan Tannehill's looking to make this game look at the very least respectable as he gets out of traffic there and nearly throws a pick. Last chance to make this a 2-score game. Tannehill's got his man for 6, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter in this one as Houston advances to the next round. And finally in the AFC, we've got the 7-seeded Steelers at the 2-seeded Bills. And we've finally got a somewhat close game in the AFC here as the Steelers are down by 10. Mason Rudolph is going to have to lead 2 scoring drives in under 2 minutes, but he's really got them moving right here. Dropping back to pass, he's got time in the pocket, gets that one out to Pickens. Pickens, who picks up 5, as their offense is going up-tempo. Time in the pocket, taking a shot to the end zone, and he's nearly picked. That's going to bring up 3rd down, which they have been terrible on today, but here Frymouth is in the end zone, and the Steelers make it a 1-possession game. Boswell going for the onside kick here for Pittsburgh. Even though they have all their timeouts, Buffalo jumps on top of it. And now it's up to Josh Allen and this Bills offense to put this game away. Pittsburgh has started to use their timeouts. Here's a handoff to James Cook, who goes down for a loss. And the Steelers defense just needs to hold for one more play, as Cook is only going to pick up a few. The Steelers are not going to use their last timeout here, though, so Buffalo is going to drain out as much clock as they can before punting it back. So Mason Rudolph is going to have one timeout to work with here on this drive. Going over the middle, it's going to be caught in bounds, and they're going to have to hurry up to the line now. 2nd down and inches. Rudolph is going to fake the spike, fire that one downfield. It's going to be caught at the 50. Mason Rudolph has been serviceable so far for the Steelers today. Under center to spike the football again, and this time he's actually going to do it. 12 seconds on the clock to get into field goal range. A play fake now. Rudolph is hit as he lets that one go. That took 4 seconds off the clock. It's now 3rd down from midfield. Pass is going to be incomplete. George Pickens unable to hold on to it, and now there's only 5 seconds left on 4th down. Rudolph's pass is going to be knocked away, and the Bills are going to hold on, sending Josh Allen and company to the Elite 8. And they don't have the Chiefs to worry about, so there's a good shot they could go all the way. Meanwhile, back on the NFC side of things, the Falcons are looking to pull off another upset, but it's going to be very difficult to take down San Francisco. And amazingly, somehow the Falcons have a lead on the Niners here late in the 4th quarter. Purdy is going to connect with George Kittle here, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. I thought he was able to drag his toes, but apparently not. Now Purdy going to that right side again, and again ruled out of bounds. Kyle Shanahan's going to send out his rookie kicker Jake Moody, who nails this one from 54, but Atlanta still has a 3-point lead with under 2 minutes left to go. San Francisco looking to force a 3-and-out here. Bijan Robinson gets close to the 1st, and this is a massive 3rd and 2. Handoff goes to Robinson, 1st down yardage and more. The rookie Bijan Robinson out to the 50, and that could very well put an end to this game as the Falcons' improbable run continues. San Francisco just hoping they can force some kind of a fumble or something here, and they actually have Atlanta on a 3rd and 8 now, but they're just going to kneel the ball. Interesting clock management there by Arthur Smith, as San Francisco's going to get the football with about 20 seconds left on the clock. San Francisco has a chance, but they need to travel the length of the field, and they have no timeouts. Brock Purdy airing this one out deep. It's going to be caught by Brandon Ayuk inside of the 20. Can they hurry up to the line and spike it soon enough? I don't think the offensive linemen are going to get all down there in time. It's going to expire, and the Falcons have somehow pulled off yet another upset. Despite Arthur Smith's best try, they could not choke this game, and they are moving on to play the winners of Lions-Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Every game that Detroit has played in so far has been a good one. Will that trend continue here? It might, but only if Dallas's defense is able to force a stop here. They need to give their offense a chance to go downfield and put up 8 points. They've got a chance to stand strong here on 3rd and 8. They shut down Montgomery. So with about a minute and a half left to go, Dak has a chance to lead the troops downfield on a game-tying drive, but he's nearly picked. That brings up 3rd and 10, and they need the conversion here. Dak gets it out to his tight end, but he's going to be ruled just short of the 1st, and they're going to hurry up to the line. 4th down and inches. Dak is going to fake the handoff, throws it into the flat to his running back Tony Pollard, who gets out to the 45. They keep going with the up-tempo offense. Now quick throw is going to be caught, but now Dak is in formation to spike the ball. He's going to fake it, throw it into flat for Tony Pollard, and that's going to pick up another Cowboys 1st down. Prescott looking to run now, and he's going to go down for a loss of 1. The clock continues to tick as Dak spikes the ball, giving them under 30 seconds to work with now on 3rd down. Prescott's got a man open downfield. It's Gallup, and they're going to use their last timeout. 19 seconds left to go. They need to travel 25 yards here. Over the middle, Prescott's going to be intercepted. It was Aiden Hutchinson of all players to come away with the game-sealing turnover, and that's going to send Detroit to the NFC Championship. Now we've got to weed out a couple more teams on the AFC bracket, and the Dolphins are back at home hosting the Jaguars. Only one of these Florida teams could make the Final Four, and it looks like it's going to be Jacksonville. Somehow they were the team that was able to slow down this high-powered Miami offense, and they're going to get an interception on Tua, looking to get the pick 6 down at the 15, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin right there. I don't think anyone really expected the Jaguars to make this deep of a run, but they are now a game away from the Super Bowl, and either the Texans or the Bills will be hosting them in the AFC Championship. And it looks like this has been a good game so far, as CJ Stroud is trying to tie it up for the Texans. And now they're going to go for 2 to try to tie it at 24. Pass in the flat's going to be caught, but he's not going to get there. So Buffalo's holding on to a slim lead here late in the 4th. James Cook coughs up the football. Houston has it recovered. Will Anderson Jr. comes up with the football, and the Texans are already in field goal range, but you know they want 6 on this drive. drive. They just ran it on first down, and they're going to do that again here on second. And with 2 minutes left in the game, it's 3rd and 9. CJ Stroud's going to throw over the middle off of the hands of Noah Brown. That's one that he needs to catch, but now Fairbairn's looking to give Houston the 1-point lead. The Bills now find themselves down late in this one. Josh Allen's going to take off and run here, picking up about 6. They quickly get back to the line now as Josh Allen's trying to put together this game-winning drive. That's going to be a first down. They're going to continue with this up-tempo offense. Allen's got a clean pocket. He's going to find his man Stephon Diggs into Texans territory, and that's going to get his top receiver over 100 yards today, looking his way again, and he's got it at the 30. They're in field goal range now, but do they actually trust Tyler Bass? No, they don't, as they're going to go deep to Gabe Davis. They're obviously in field goal range now, but James Cook wants to make up for his fumble. There's going to be a flag on the play, though, holding on Dawson Knox. That's going to back them up to the 12-yard line. James Cook is going to lose the football yet again, but this time Buffalo gets it back. The Texans also used their last time out on that play. All Buffalo has to do is hold on to the football, but for some reason, they're hurrying it up here on 3rd down. Allen is nearly intercepted by Derek Stingley Jr. I don't understand what the Bills are doing, but now it's going to be up to Tyler Bass to give them the lead. Buffalo going with the squib kick here, and that's going to be bouncing, and it's going to go out of bounds. That's not a penalty they can afford to make. And CJ Stroud only needs about 25 yards now to get his team into field goal range, but he's going to take a sack. After spiking the ball on 2nd down, it's 3rd and long. Stroud has time in the pocket, a man over the middle. It's John Mechie just shy of the sticks. 4th and 2 now, season on the line. Stroud is throwing to the left side, tipped into the air and incomplete. The Bills are going to be headed to the semifinals. That's probably the best game we've had in these playoffs yet, and now we're down to our final 4 teams. First up, we've got the Falcons looking to pull off another upset, this time against the Lions. This has been a low-scoring game, but Atlanta has a chance to go downfield and win it. That's a great run by the rookie. There's under 2 minutes left to go here. Desmond Ridder dropping back to throw, going to that left side, and it's going to be caught. Mac Hollins with a pickup of 8 there. Going his way again, and again he's going to bring that one in, getting him into Lions territory. Ridder again looking to throw, and that was almost a pick 6. And boy, the Falcons sure are lucky to still be in this game. Now looking for Drake London, but it's going to be knocked away. And I don't understand this, but they are somehow 1 for 18 on 3rd down, make it 1 for 19 now. They hurry up to the line for 4th down. They're going to put it in the hands of Desmond Ridder. He's going to throw the interception and make the tackle on the play. Mosley with his 2nd pick of the game, though, and that could put this one away for Detroit. All they need is a first down to put this game away. They're going to give it to the fullback, and he loses the football. The Falcons with the recovery. But the booth is going to take a second look at it, and it's hard to tell from this angle if he was down first or not. And after taking a second look at it, the play is going to stand. Atlanta has a second chance at life here. Desmond Ridder dropping back to throw. Wide open downfield. Drake London to the 20. Under 50 seconds left to go now. Looking for Mac Hollins. It's going to be incomplete. 40 seconds left now. This is going to be a play fake. Ridder floating that one over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted yet again. Desmond Ridder squandering this game for Atlanta, and CJ Gardner-Johnson might have just won it for Detroit. The Falcons still have all their timeouts, so they're not completely out of it, but they need to force a 3-and-out as quickly as possible. Here is 3rd down, game on the line, handoff to the fullback, and he's going to be short. So somehow the Falcons have another opportunity to win this one, but they need to go 80 yards in 20 seconds. Going deep for Hollins, he can't bring it in, and that burnt 6 seconds off of the clock there. They're going to go with a play fake now, dumping it off to Bijan Robinson inbounds, and I think that's going to be the last play of the game unless they can quickly hurry up to the ball here and maybe throw some kind of a Hail Mary. 4, 3, 2, 1. Why is he sending a man in motion? I don't know. And the Detroit Lions are going to be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. It was a low-scoring game, but it was just enough for them to move on. And the Falcons' Linsanity run comes to an end. Now all we have to find out is which one of these teams will be playing the Lions in the Super Bowl. And it looks like Jacksonville just ran out of gas at the end of the playoffs here, getting shut out by Buffalo. They pulled off upset after upset, but could barely muster anything against the Bills. Can they at least get into the end zone, score for a little bit of pride? Lawrence looking that way right here, looking for Calvin Ridley, and he has got it. The Jaguars at least get on the board here in the semifinals, but obviously it was too little too late for them. And now we're down to one final game, and really the Super Bowl that everyone wanted this season. So it all comes down to this, the Lions versus the Bills. Here in the 3rd quarter, we're all knotted up at 7 apiece, but the Bills are on the doorstep, and ideally for them, they can punch it into the end zone, but the Lions shut it down. 3rd down and long now. Josh Allen looking to get this into the end zone, looking for the corner, and that should have been intercepted. But instead, Tyler Bass is going to give them the lead. Buffalo still has that 3-point lead here late in the 4th quarter, but Detroit's looking to change that. They're driving in Buffalo territory, but Jahmyr Gibbs is going to lose yards. Now 3rd down and long. Jared Goff looking for the conversion, going deep to the left side here, and it's going to be knocked away. The Lions aren't quite in field goal range, so they're going to trust their defense and punt this football back to the Bills. I'm curious if the Bills will actually rely on James Cook to run out the rest of this clock, because last time he was in a situation like this, he fumbled twice. This is a massive third down here for both teams. It's going to be a handoff to James Cook, and he's not going to get anywhere near that first down marker. Detroit now has the opportunity to go downfield and tie the game, or maybe even win it in regulation. A quick first down there is a nice way to start the drive. Now Goff is going to dump this one off, and that's going to be another 10 yards. And they're already in Buffalo territory. Goff stepping up into the pocket, and he's going to be engulfed. A loss of 2 on that play there. Now dropping back to throw yet again. Pump fake and dumping this one off to the right side. It's going to be caught, but instead of going out of bounds, he cuts back in to get the first, which forces Detroit to use their second timeout. 30 seconds left to go. They're in long field goal range, so they're just going to run the football. But now for some reason, they're going to spike the football. It would be about a 50-yard field goal attempt from here. Jared Goff looking to convert the third down, and that's going to be out of bounds. So here is Riley Patterson from 51 yards out to tie the Super Bowl at 17 apiece. His kick is up and good. That's going to send us to overtime now at 17 apiece. The Lions get the football first, but they face a third and long right here. Goff over the middle, connects with Jameson Williams, but that's not going to pick up the first down. Now the Bills also have a chance to go downfield and score, but they're also going to go 3 and out. Just playing the field positioning game right now, Jahmyr Gibbs is not going to be going anywhere on this run, and the Lions are in danger of going 3 and out yet again. Goff has time in the pocket, and he's going to find his man over the middle. Josh Reynolds with a great catch right there, and now Detroit's in Buffalo territory. Quick throw is going to be caught. It's Josh Reynolds again, and he is now over 200 yards in this one. If Detroit comes out on top of this one, he definitely deserves Super Bowl MVP. They're getting close to long field goal range now, but they could definitely use a little bit more. That pass is not going to be going anywhere, and now it's 3rd down and 3. Goff looking for the conversion, and he's got it. Jameson Williams with the conversion, and now they're definitely in field goal range. Play fake here, and Goff is going to be sacked, but he does manage to hold on to the football, and now it's up to Riley Patterson to win the game. His kick is up, and it looks like it's going to be good. It's through the uprights, and Bills Mafia can't believe it as they once again fall just short. The Lions are the champions of this playoff tournament, and every game of theirs finished within 1 score. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you're probably also going to like my all-time NFL tournament.